Hello everybody, how are you doing? It is a beautiful Saturday, February 11th. And of course, this is when the loudest plane flies over. But all in all, it's good. I'll wait. Thank you for tuning into my channel. My name is Andrea Mason, your global voice and your personal accountability coach, certified motivational global speaker under the mentorship of Dr. Les Brown. So let's get into it. Today I was having a conversation with my family and we were discussing how, some of us growing up, we would receive an allowance. And others, as they got older, began working at an early age. And others would do something to earn a reward or gain a reward. And this is really, really significant because today everyone somehow, some way is looking for a handout. Well, if you think about it, everything we do, everything we say, everything we believe has come from a particular experience, story, source, or even from our family traditions. And what I've seen over the course of the years is, especially the upcoming generations, they want immediate satisfaction, instant gratification, and some, not all, don't want to work. They feel entitled. They feel that they are deserving of anything that they are granted. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, everything I had to do was earned. Respect, dignity, pride. If I wanted an allowance, if I wanted to go somewhere, I had to earn it. And even though I was raised with unconditional love, I still had to maintain love and give love because that's how I was raised, that's how I was told. And so although we love individuals, at times we get our hearts broken, we get betrayed, we get doubted, and we get hurt. But at the same token, something that really reigns true to my heart is the healing power of forgiveness to achieve personal freedom. Now you say, well, Andrea, how does forgiveness and earning something go hand in hand? Well, in order to earn something, you must understand the reasons why you want it, the intentions, how you're going to utilize it, and how you are going to make it beneficial for all. And you can't expect, if you don't work, if you don't treat people correctly with dignity and respect, that you're going to receive the same. There's two quotes that come to my mind, and for some reason off the top of my head I am unable to think of the creators, but I will put it in the description below. The first one is, when you are working towards something, where focus goes, energy flows. And I believe that's either Eric Thomas or Walter, and I forgot his last name, but I'll put it below. The second one is, the cliche and the principle really with others is treat others the way you want to be treated. And when you look at those, there's a reason for the power behind those statements. Because if you feel deserving, entitled for, and always taking and not giving, let's be honest, that's selfish. And when you are not treating people right and you still expect something in return, that doesn't make sense either. You must figure out in your heart of hearts, based on your life experiences, based on what you've received over time, what you've earned. I see it time and time again in the corporate world, is that people are upset that they're not getting the results they deserve. Well, are you doing the work? In the business world, there's a saying, work smarter, not harder. And then you can't expect to constantly receive unless you give. And that's what I, believe, is that regardless, if I have a connection with you, I'm going to pay it forward. If I'm unable to receive your services, if I'm unable to utilize your services, that doesn't stop there. The connection is still real. I pay it forward, and if I know somebody that can benefit from the services other than me, I'm going to refer them. And we have to also do some self-reflection and self-work. Are we doing our research? Are we exploring? Are we expanding? Are we networking? Are we communicating in a respectful manner? And what is the underlying intention? Look, I'm going to be real. I've experienced some situations, not only in the corporate world, in industries and life in its own. And there are takers, there are givers, and then there are gifters. And I want you to think about which one you are. Because are you giving something to expect something in return? Do you give without receiving? Or are you constantly gifting someone, but subconsciously still waiting for yours in the end? I know this has been valuable content, and I want you to donate what you can. And I want you to really take personal inventory. Work for everything you've done. Number one, not only to get exhausted, but to really see your fullest potential, what your skill sets are, what you're capable of, and what your limitations are. Because once you find that out, you're able to realize and recognize where you can outsource. Number two, make sure that you are not all or nothing. You're not constantly a receiver. You're not constantly a giver. There has to be some balance. And the underlying key thread in this life, it's a game. So play smarter, not harder, and figure out what works best for you. My name is Andrea Mason, your personal accountability coach, your global voice under the mentorship and alumna of Dr. Les Brown, reminding you in this crazy game of life, on this beautiful day, even so, you have the right, the choice, and the free will to press play. Plan life according to you. Follow your heart, not the hurt nor the herd. For happiness and success are on the other side, and I'm willing to take your hand every step of the way. Be well.